I want to talk about something. I want to talk to myself about being patient and not having patience. Patience and not having patience. What I think is wrong with people who don't have patience, because that was also what was wrong with me at some point. But now, when I finally understood it and why I don't have patience, I'm now trying to be able to overcome it and start having patience in my life, because patience is actually the key to everything. Patience is the key to everything. Everything requires patience, even if it's 1 seconds. So it does. You have to wait for that 1 seconds. Everything requires waiting. So you have to be able to wait. You have to be able to be patient. It's not like you are waiting for nothing. You have to know that there is something you are waiting for and you patiently wait. But the thing that I have realized that is wrong with people who don't have patience is this: they are constantly in pressure and constantly trying to do something for people. Maybe they are trying to reach a goal, they are trying to reach a certain level. Instead of focusing on doing it for themselves, they focus on doing it for people. And when you focus on doing things for people like your family, your lover, your partner, maybe you are trying to uh, uh, get a job so you can impress someone, or you are trying to do something so you can impress someone, you are going to lack patience, because in your mind you are thinking that if you don't get this by tomorrow, the person is going to leave. The person won't be here anymore. So you are not going to be patient. You are going to try one, two, three, four, five. If it's not working, you go. If it's this, you are trying to try everything at the same time without giving one time. But if you start understand that you yourself are the one you are doing it for, then that's when you start to realize that even if it takes 5 years, 10 years, you are not going anywhere. You are still going to be here with you. Are still going to have you here to enjoy it, no matter how long it takes. But if you are thinking about someone in your mind, you are thinking maybe it's going to take me 5 years, but by that 5 years, the people I'm trying to do it with and do it for won't be here anymore. And you are thinking, it's going to take me 10 years. Before that 10 years, my this girl would have left me, this guy would have left me, and maybe my I will lose my mother, I will lose my that kind of stuff. And you are trying to boost your ego, real quick. And when you are impatient, God is not going to allow the stuff you are working on to come on quickly, because He needs you to be patient. He needs to kill every version of you that is going to destroy what He is about to give you, and that's one of it is impatience. So, in anything you are doing today, first of all, you have to ask yourself: Am I being patient? Am I being patient enough? Or am I trying to Am I in a hurry? Yeah, you have to be fast. Be fast, but don't be in a hurry. You have to do something. If you are doing something, you are going to do it fast, but the outcome, you don't have to be in a hurry to get the outcome. But you have to be fast in doing stuff, but the outcome, is going to take you time, because the outcome is not in your hand. The outcome is not in your hand. Even so many things that involves external factors is not in your hand. All you have to do is do your own part and see what the outcome brings. So now, with that being said, to develop patience, you have to be grounded on who you are doing it for, and that's you. You're actually doing it for yourself, not somebody. You're not going through. I hope you're not going through all those things because you are trying to do it for people, for your future kids, or for whatsoever. Do it for you. Then understand that whenever God decides to let it go come, whenever start making sense, you yourself are still going to be here to enjoy it. You are not going anywhere. So, you know, this is actually my thought about people who have patience and people who don't have patience. But you have to know that you're actually waiting for something. Maybe you have made this play and you are waiting for this to come like this. You're waiting for this to be approved. You're waiting for you to learn this before you can be able to progress. You have to know you are waiting for something and you're not waiting for anything. And even if there's nothing you are waiting for, you're not waiting for God's intervention. You have to also be patient. Have to also pray and be patient. Having faith that God is going to intervene. Because if you lack faith, the one reason I love God is that God doesn't even care about your faith. When as far as something is destined, it's going to happen. But overall, for you to find out if it's destined or not, you have to be patient. And you might be thinking, how long do I have to wait to know that I'm being patient enough? It depends on how much you want it and how much you are willing to. That's going to determine how much you are willing to wait for it. For me, I would say you should wait for it until you don't want it anymore, and that's when it actually comes. When you stop wanting it. So this is actually another advice for myself, honestly. So be patient. Things are going to take time because I know social media is trying to rush everybody fast, fast, fast. Everybody is popping up with their goals. All those things you can actually live social media life and be struggling in your life. The real progress comes off, doesn't have to come to social media. So be patient with yourself, with your whatever you are going through, whatever you are trying to do. You have to understand that you are doing it for yourself. So no matter how long it takes, you are still going to be here.